baga emenara ụmụ Chineke ọlụ ọma anyị na obiọma anyị na eziokwu nke anyị kwuru n'ụwa ga-ekwuru anyị mgbe anyị amaghị ụzọ. Ndị Igbo siri na ezi aha ka ego, ka onye si eme ka ego si akpọ ya. Ekwenyere m n'okwu ndị a kwụsị ike maka na ka onye na-eme ubekọ ama. Jizọs Kraịst ọkpara Chineke ma mba ezi omume na ezi aha, o wee jụọ ndị na-eso ụzọ ya sị, gịnị ka ndị mmadụ ji ama atụ? Onye ka ha sịrị na mbụ? Gụọ ya na Mazi 16:13. Onye ka ndị mmadụ na-asị na eme? Gịnị ka eji ama atụ? Ana m ekwu ndị ahụ maara gị nke ọma. Ọ bụrụ ndị a na-ekweghị na ezi ihe ga-esi na Nazaret pụta. Ndị chere na ezi ihe ọ bụla kwesịrị ịchọta ha n'aka. Ndị ama akpọgbu osisi na-amị mkpụrụ. Ndị nkwutọ. Ọ bụghị ndị nne. Ana m ekwu ndị a maara gị nke ọma, na-ekwu site n'ekwuru ma ọ bụ anya ukwu. Otu ugboro ka e mere ka mmadụ nwụọ n'ụwa, ma nke ahụ gasịa ike esi ya. Ibe esi ya site na ya ga-ebi ibi. Gịnị ka eji ama atụ? Onye ka ha na-asị na ebe? Gịnị ka eji echeta gị ma emesịa? Ọ bụ Chineke nara ekele n'ihi mere ka onye arụrụ ala anyị efu, ka ọ bụ mgbe e jikọtara gị anya mmiri ata? Kemgbe ọ pụrụ n'ala anyị anyị zuru ike. Onye ịma nke sịm anaghị ezo mmadụ ṅụọ mmiri kọba iko. Gịnị ka eji ama atụ? Site n'ebe ị na-azụ ahịa maọbụ ebe ị na-arụ ọrụ, onye ka ha na-asị na ebe? Gịnị ka eji ama atụ? Ọ bụ onye anya ukwu nke ochie ahụ, onye okwu na ụka ahụ? Gịnị ka eji echeta gị? Site n'obodo nke aka gị, a na-asị na ịbụ onye? Gịnị ka eji ama atụ? Ịmaghị onye oke chọọchị ahụ, ezigbo echegharị ka ọ bụ, ka a na-ahụta gị dịka onye ekwesịghị ntụkwasị obi. Oge ebido na ndị gị na ha na-ekpere Chineke. Onye ka ha sịrị na ebe? Akpọrọ bụ onye nsọ ka ọ bụ onye iru abụọ ka ọ bụ onye chọọchị enweghị nchegharị? Jizọs bụrụ ndị esi ụzọ ya sị, onye ka ha sịrị na mbụ? Onye ka ha ji ama atụ? Ụfọdụ zụta ya sị, ụfọdụ sịrị Elaịja, ụfọdụ John the Baptist, ndị ọzọ Jeremaya. Unu ga-echeta Elaịja na ndị amụma Baal. Unu ma John the Baptist, onye ozi ma ihe ọ bịara, onye atụghị egwu mmadụ ọbụla nke pụrụ ibu naanị anụ ahụ. Unu makwara nke ọma ije ya na Herọd na Herodayas, marakwa Jeremaya onye nche nwanne ya. N'ikpeazụ, o wee jụọkwa ndị na-eso ụzọ ya sị, unu onwe unu, onye ka unu na-asị na mbụ? Pita sị ya, gị onwe gị bụ Kraịst ahụ, Ọkpara Chineke dị ndụ. Mụ na gị, onye ka ndị a maara anyị nke ọma na-asị na anyị? Gịnị ka eji ama atụ anyị? Nye anyị ezi omume na ọrụ ọma anyị ga-anọchi anyị mgbe anyị anọghị nso. Onye ka ha na-asị na ebe? Oke ajụjụ. Ka ị na-asa ajụjụ ọka na-asị ka ọ dị. Onye afọ na-asa asịrịla dịrị na ya na-apụ, mana ya na-abịakwa ọzọ.
You are once again welcome to Inyima Biafra TV, Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. I am your servant evangelist, Inyima Kalo. I greet you on my personal behalf, and I say to you special good evening. I greet you on the behalf of the Lord, the owner, the creator of the whole universe, Jesus the Christ himself. Today is Tuesday, the 29th of this month of March 2022, and from my base it is 7 minutes to 9 p.m. I want to just have my own record of the issue of financial embezzlement, and this is part 2 of ESN fund embezzlement. Simon Ekpa versus Umuada and the Mazi Ejasi. I have streamed on the part 1 of it. So the issue continues. Simon Ekpa had done an expose concerning this issue, while Umuada on their from their side had a program and with a countermeasure to the expose done by Simon Ekpa against them, and they make Simon Ekpa know, they let him know that despite his expose, that the investigation continues, that they, the Umuada, will not keep quiet over the 747,000 US dollars, which has been made mention of by the Umuada. And the Umuada also maintained that the documentation they presented is authentic, given their several reasons. So without further delay, I want to stream from Simon Ekpa's expose on the 25th of this month. So, and I will have a very short clip of about 5 minutes in the long run, or in the before the end of the program. That 5 minutes clip will come from the side of Umuada, and that is the key word they have in that program, because it is a very, very, very long program. So the major content is on the side of Simon Ekpa. I want to have my own record for it, while I will be interjecting to make some comments as the expose will be going on. May God really bless you very specially. And my sister, Chidimma Krisipi, you're highly welcome. May God bless you. I do appreciate your salutation. And the rest of others, few of you who are now watching, whose name do not appear on the screen, my humble regard to your presence. So Chidimma's name appeared on the screen just because of her comments. So without further delay, because it will be a long program, I will just engage into the business of playing the audio so we can see the content of the audio. I know some of us had already watched the Simon Ekpa's expose. So it is a repetition of it for me to have my own content, and I will be interjecting for brief analysis while the show will be going on.
Everything he can do, he must not interfere in our civil right. Sit at home is a civil right that everybody has. Sit at home is the civil right of Biafra people. And we are going to exercise that right. If Soludo come to stand on the way of exercising this right, we will crush him. Crush him!
So, Biafrans, the Simon Ekpa's video is a 3 hours 7 minutes video, and I began playing it from its 1 hour 45 minutes, while the issue of the expose, both his commentary before the main expose, all will be recorded, and the expose would take more than 1 hour.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. Nobody will stand on this, our civil right. If we do not have any other right in Nigeria, we are going to have the right to stay at home and demand what we feel belong to us. that this is the message we have for him today. Anybody standing on the way for us to exercise our civil right, which belong to us, you will be crushed. And on this note, we are now going to the next issue we have today. The next issue we have today is that we are going to address the two women. And like you all know, I was reliably told that the women I addressed yesterday have absolutely nothing to do with Umuada. They did not represent Umuada. Just like I rightfully said, and creating all this faction and all that. You remember that yesterday they requested me to come and do that exposition. If I don't do it, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. So I'm going to do the exposition of the money they have collected. The money they collected is 21 million naira. 2, they collected additional $5,000. 3, they collected an additional 600,000 naira. Okay? What did I say? I am going to write it so that you people will understand what I am saying. I am going to write it. What they collected, 21 million naira, $5,000, and 600,000 naira. There we go. So what I am doing here is not a propaganda. Okay? It's not propaganda. Onyema White, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Onyema White, thank you for your super chat. And Obaino King, thank you for your super chat. Where is the Obaino King? Here. Obaino King, thank you for your super chat. I don't know, Simon, this is the reason our leader, Mazi Namdekano, called people like Soludo intellectuals. It's a shame. The demon in Sokoto Caliphate and possessed him. Yes, the demon possessed him with white wig. After swearing in with white wig. White. Onyema White, Soludo should understand that no one can stop sit at home apart from Mazi Namdekano. Bam! Bam! That is the message. The message is that the only person that will stop the sit at home, the only person that the Biafra listening to, including myself, any day Mazi Namdekano come out, you see all this ranting I'm ranting, he will say, Simon Ekpa, it is okay, I will stop. And then we move ahead with what we have. But for now, nobody will stop the sit at home. Nobody. So Soludo should start working on the reason why the sit at home, the people started sitting at home in the first place. Okay? Should start working on how to intervene and solve the problem why people are sitting at home. So, all right, here we go. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that the people that collected money, these women that collected money, they did not represent Umuada. Why was camera focusing on Ojos or Carlo when he was about to sabotage? Peter Dominic, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. I don't know. All right. So, like I was saying, the money that... So I hope those women are watching me. I'm going to pull their video where they say I must address them first. So let us go from one moment. They say I must address them. So I have come. I have come to address them. They requested for it. So I'm here. If you know them, go and call them. Tell them that Simon Ekpa have come to address them because they say I should come and make that exposition that I know. So I'm going to use just a few minutes to address them because this is just a last touch. Okay? I'm giving them a last touch. So that next time, when they want to attack Simon Ekpa, they can think about it. Okay? Next time they want to attack Simon Ekpa, they will think about it.
And I will use it to restore Biafra. Because that is the proceed from our God-given thing across to Biafrans today. I don't care, even if Buhari rises up from the grave and give me money, I will take it to rescue Biafra.
This is wrong. This woman said, even if Buhari give her money today, she is going to take that money and she will use it to restore Biafra. It's a lie. And our leader made us understand that you cannot take every money. It is not everybody that give you money, you are going to collect it for Biafra. This is a word coming from Undoshi. You can't say that a politician will give you money. So what this woman is telling you now is that if Buhari come to give her money to destroy IPOB, if Buhari come to give her money to destroy Biafra struggle, she is going to collect the money. Instead of destroying the Biafra struggle, she will now use the money and put it in the Biafra struggle. And you think the politician will allow you to do that? It is not possible. Nobody has ever taken money to betray, and they don't betray. Anybody that have the mind to take money, to collect money, to betray, and you turn around and say you are not going to betray, it's a lie. It's a lie. And we don't need such money in Biafra struggle. We don't. We don't need such money. It is not every money that you put in Biafra struggle. But let me tell you, what she said here is just a lie. She have collected money now, and the money is nowhere to be found. Okay? And I'm going to tell, because she said I should come and explain what I know about that money. I'm going to tell you here, I'm going to tell them and tell them that you don't touch me and go free. I lie myself. I was on my own. I did not call these people. The only time I mentioned 21 million was when somebody made a comment about 21 million. I said, I have not even addressed that 21 million. I was on my own. This 21 million has been going, flying everywhere. They have even set panel and everybody I have never spoken about it. Never. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. I have said it. The reason why I did not speak about that money, you are going to know the reason today. When all these things was happening, and they were collecting, and they were talking about this money, bring the money, bring this, I did not speak. I did not speak. So today you are going to know the reason why I did not speak. Because there is nothing that is hidden on the surface of the earth. So, and I know they are going to be surprised what I'm about to explain today, because they asked me to do it. And let me look for where they asked me to expose them anyway. So one moment, let me look for that particular part where they say, you must expose also, you must expose also. So let me look for it. I don't know the exact
place the money was settled, and he called Umuada illiterates
that you are exposing something that could not even trace where the money go from, where it went or not go. It's a shame. That they and really went around.
I'm looking for the place where
rejection. Why are you picking a battle for us? Why are you never make your because you think that I am woman that come out to say ahead? You say
taking the mantle, and I don't know, for whatever reason,
God is watching all of us. I will let my sister Didamaka speak. Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you for handling the taking the mantle, and I don't know, for whatever reason, the devil, they know when you want to do the right thing, the devil kicks in. I don't know what happened with the internet, it went off, but I am here. Thank you for holding the brief.
You're welcome.
Yes, great Biafrans, like we said, this is an emergency. I see
exactly.
We are Umuada, we are fearless people.
It's a lie. You are not Umuada. You did not come here to represent Umuada. I have reliably told that you people are not representing Umuada. This one, the call Rosemary, has even been removed from Umuada's group. So she is not part of Umuada. So I don't know which Umuada you people are representing here. In fact, it is the reason why I have come to address you today. Because you people have come here to misrepresent Umuada. This Rosemary is no longer part of Umuada. So which of the Umuada are you people representing? Because the thing that connected both of you is the money you have collected.
We are not for Peter, we are not for Paul. We are for justice, equity, and equality. And that is why when it comes to good, bad, and ugly, the Umuadas rise. We are not afraid of anybody. We respect people, but we don't fear anybody. The Umuada here are specifically here today. The first Umuada you guys are seeing is Rosemary and Didamaka, but there are hundreds of Umuada behind the scene.
Nobody is behind the scene. Two of you are on your own. You people did not represent Umuada, and I can authoritatively confirm that.
Beautiful ladies, both from the one that did the panelists that unraveled the 21 million. I saw one fool here asking, what about the 21 million? The 21 million has been kept to bury your mother. That is exactly what it's going to be used for. Because if you guys cannot go and read, and you're here talking rubbish, that 21 million is there for your mother's funeral. So having said that, we are here today to address Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, Oduga Kala, Mauro, Master Prophets. Oduga Kala, and if you think you can intimidate anybody, you can intimidate Umuada Shimenegi, and you have really Oduga Kala and Umuada got caught together. If you can look at Umuada, somebody like me, somebody like this woman here, Rosemary, and call us illiterate. I have more education than you do have. You can't do what I've done. You can't go where I have gone.
Biafrans must remember that I have never insulted Umuada. I have never called Umuada illiterate. But all these things were just to show you how devilish and evil they are. So I'm looking for the particular place where she asked me to do that exposition.
Open academic, I was not brought into the level of intelligent woman. You have remembered Umuada. Umuada will tell you your history.
You know what? You must come and tell me that history.
Challenging you, Simon Ekpa. You know how to do expose. And having said this, the word is going to be in your favor. If you don't bring it, we're going to bring out the evidence unlike a seasoned professional.
Okay, now listen to her.
By the way. Now you have remembered Umuada. Umuada will tell you your history. And we challenge you to bring out every evidence you have about the 21 million you said you're going to check. If you don't bring it, we're going to bring out the evidence about BOB.
Okay, all right. So this is where the challenge, this is where the challenge, my people, this is the challenge. They say, if I have to bring all the evidence that I have, all right. So first of all, I want to tell Biafra how this money come about. The 21 million. I'm going to tell them the story. After telling them the story, I will also play audio backup and confirmation of the story I'm going to tell today. What did I see? 500? Is somebody?
Biafra, before Simon will continue, I want to chip in a point. And the point I want to chip in is that we hear Umuada Ndidiamaka responding to someone who made a comment during that program, telling the person that the 21 million naira was used or is to be used to bury the person's dead mother. That is the comment she made. Why I'm saying this is this. That is the point or the reason they profile to Biafrans. They call it burial levy. They have some other levies they use in disguise to extorting money from Biafrans. This is just a classical example. So I am here telling you what has been going on. This kind of issue has been going on in IPOB for many years. Many people, coordinators, and other principal officers in IPOB, they project some levies without the consent of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, without the approval and the absolute authorization of Mazi Nnamdi, even without the awareness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People raise funds. I mean, coordinators in IPOB have been going on in IPOB for years, at least. At least I have been in IPOB. This is my 5th year in IPOB. At least consecutively 4 years. I was there observing things going on until after 8 months of my observation, I began to fight against all these things. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had no clue, and they used the method of a chain of command. Anything you see, you cannot just report to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. You must report to your superior from your local unit, from there to your national unit, from there to your continental rep, before it will get to the international authority, reaching to the DOS even before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And in the process, you will discover that even the superior officers are involved into that fund extortion. And when you report to your superior will hush you. And at times, even in many occasions, they will seize the information. The information will never go beyond the national coordinator. Everything will end there. They will use command and control with intimidation to shut the person up, and they keep extorting money from people. So this is exactly what Ndidiamaka and the rest of them had done. However, I am not here to vindicate Simon Ekpa. I am not here to vindicate Simon Ekpa regarding the allegation leveled against him. I will also not condemn him outrightly to declare him guilty without evidence. So I am here to explain more so that our people will have more comprehension of what is going on. Because of those who do not understand my system of programs, my system of program have two major foundation. The first one is psychological development, while the second one is investigation. These are the emphasis. These are the fundamental emphasis of my program. When things happen, then I bring my own narrative to let people understand exactly things playing out before them that they cannot understand. and putting things in order and countering every negative comment and dubious comment logics. I counter them, bringing the reality of the reasoning regarding everything and developing our people psychologically to know how to think on their own and not to depend on people to think, not to rest their reasoning based on what people say or because of who says it. You must reason it and you must accept any comment or any reason because it is true and realistic. It should not be because of who says it or whom you want to protect. And captivity and the freedom begin from psyche. Before people will conquer a people, or before any set of people will be conquered, they must first of all be conquered psychologically. Without psychological defeat, you can never defeat people in any engagement. Before you defeat a people or any person, you must defeat the person psychologically. And the entirety of the world today are into psychological warfare that many people do not understand. So these are psychological development and investigation are the two fundamental emphasis of all my programs. So let us keep listening to Simon Ekpa.
Joy Nadosia, is somebody giving $500 super chat? I can't believe this. Who did this? Meji Buago, please stop making them relevant by showing their video. Remember, they were brought back by the same so-called Nzama regional coordinators that suspended them after the 21 million saga. They were brought back. Enokwa, Joy Nadozie, this is the highest super chat. This is the highest super chat anybody have given to on this program. And I don't know how I'm going to make it to continue to be on the screen so that it is going to show very long on the screen without disturbing me and all that. So I am not going to be showing. I'm not going to be showing their face like you said. I will not show their face again. But I must thank you very much for the super chat you've just given to this program today and for the exposition we are doing, and this is going to be another topic. You have just so I thank you very much for the super chat. I must thank you very much for the super chat. But I don't know how I'm going to make it to continue to be on the screen so that it is going to show very long on the screen without disturbing me and all that. So I am not going to be showing. I'm not going to be showing their face like you said. I will not show their face again, but I must thank you very much for the super chat you've just given to this program today and for the exposition we are doing. And this is going to be another topic. You have just so I thank you very much for the super chat. I must thank you very much for the super chat. But I promise you, I will not show their face again. So your advice is taken very seriously. Thank you very much. Now, I think I am going to stand up to do this exposition. Let me stand up. Let me stand up. They say they wear pajama and suit. You know, they say I will stay at home, I wear pajama and I put suit. You know, so I want to show you that I'm not wearing pajama. I am well dressed. Okay, I don't just come and do like them. You know, they wear jacket and they wear pajama. So I am coming dressed and ready. And if you look at the suit also, it's not 50 euro suit. All right, because I have seen that somebody made a super chat of $500. That one is closing the chapter. So now we are going to start. I'm not going to sit down. I will sit down if needed. Ngozi Anukem, our own Ngozi, thank you for your super chat. Ngozi, let me see what you said. I think I need to refresh. Where did Mazi Namdekanu get this crop of Umuada? Ngozi, these are not Umuada. I have confirmed today that, they are not Umuada. I can authoritatively tell you that. And they are using Umuada to scam people. That is what is happening. So we need to refresh. Now, yes, Ngozi Anukem, thank you very much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Now, I want to begin. In fact, I need to take. All right. So, my people, let me tell you a story. The story of this money is this. The youth, Ndi Igbo youth in Nigeria, wanted to have a project when the Fulanis threatened that they are not going to be sending tomatoes down to the southeast of Nigeria. So they started putting things in place to look for a way out. Some people were trying to have a project and they were looking for sponsor. Those who will sponsor farm project that people can start to farm tomatoes in Biafra land so that we will not be lacking tomatoes. We will not be lacking all these food products that comes into Biafra land from the northern Nigeria. I want you to understand the evil these women have done. Now, a brother who reside abroad picked interest in sponsoring the project that will boost agriculture for people to start to produce things that the North have decided that they are not going to bring to the southern Nigeria. So Igbo youth organize themselves. They begin to solicit for fund. The woman that was running the program, I think her name is Chinwe, now suggested to them that she knows somebody that is ready to fund this kind of project. They approached this person. These two women never spoke with this person only once. They approached this person. They told the person say he don't want his name to be known and he want to fund the farming project and that he want to support it. So for that reason, he is going to send money. Now, they are looking for account where they are going to send this money to. So this woman provided the account. They provided the account. This money is not Biafra money. This money is not Eastern Security Network money. This money is strictly to help the Igbo Youth Project that they want to begin to farm tomatoes and do things to make sure they begin to produce these things that Fulani decided not to bring to our land. But when all these things was going on, I kept quiet because I know what they don't know. Even when they think it is under the sun, nobody know, I knew. I kept quiet. When all these people were addressing it, everybody was shouting, I kept quiet. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. Although that time, I did not have any evidence, but I know. Today, I am telling you, as I am here to address them, I have the evidence. So, they transfer the money to the account they provided. 21 million, $5,000, and 600,000. Now, after they received this money, these women, they decided to seize that money. To transfer the money now to the project that they wanted to do in Biafra land. They refused. Because the owner of the money don't want his name known. They refused to transfer this money. Now, as I'm talking to you now, the owner of this money have already contacted this woman to transfer the money, to refund the money back to him. Or transfer the money back, transfer the money to the youth Ndigbo, that the money was meant for. So as I'm talking to you now, the owner of the money have contacted them to return his money back or transfer the money back. Have you ever seen anything like that? The money was not for Biafra project. The money was for the Igbo youth. And I'm going to play the voice here. I'm going to also show you letters. But you know, they were lying to everybody. They lied to everybody, including Nelly. They lied to Nelly. They lied to everybody. And Nelly was fighting that if you collect money in the name of Biafra, that money must be transferred to Umuada account. That was the position of Nelly. But Nelly did not know that the money was not for Biafra. And I didn't tell her. In fact, Nelly will be hearing this and I'm saying now for the very first time. What Nelly did not know is that the money is not for Biafra. The money is not for ESN. The money, they only use the account to send the money of Igbo youth that they want to use to start farming tomatoes, farming the things that they want to do. This woman seized that money. It, as a result of seizing this money now, that the project died. The owner now is after his money. They don't want to return the money. The youth is after the money. They don't want to return the money. This particular money issue already has been reported to the Igwe of Eri. Nelly just sent me a message that she's hearing this for the very first time. Okay? You see, that is why I normally tell you people, leave me alone, no. Leave me alone. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. You see, I choose my fight. Leave me alone. You no go gree. Leave me alone. You no go gree. You see them now, they come to brag. I must expose that thing. I know. Now I'm exposing it. The youth of Umuigbo wrote a letter to Igwe of Eri and they lodged a complaint. I'm going to show that letter here. That these two women seized the money which is supposed to benefit in the Igbo, entire Igbo nation. They seized the money. Now, it didn't end there, okay? After they wrote this letter to Igwe of Eri, I don't need to go into details to tell you what happened and all that, what is going on, and what is happening now. But I want to tell Ndidi Amaka, the one that only Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, the one that said she brought the wife, the husband, and the children, and they brought everybody, brought this one to America. Oh, Simon Ekpa ite. I want to tell her that, thank you very much. Simon, I suggest you stop dealing with all these women. Let Nelly get her own program by this time, diplomat should be listening to you, to your show. Yeah, of course they're listening. But let me tell you, it is good that I am addressing this thing in the public and on this platform so that the diplomat listening to me will see how pure and genuine I am and every other person that I'm working with. So it shows the genuineness. It shows that I'm serious. It shows that I want to do something different. It shows that we are not fighting for a corrupt country. We are fighting for a country that is going to be corruption free. So when the diplomats that are watching me now, they understand how serious and we are to make changes. They will know that in Biafra it is not going to be a child play. That is why I'm doing this. So it is actually going to be a plus to what we are doing. So they know that we are not going to support corruption. Now, these people, after writing to Igwe of Eri, I'm going to show you the letter here. I am telling that Amaka now, the Amaka, that the youth of Ndigbo are very angry. And I want to tell her today that the youth of Ndigbo are aware of your businesses in Imo State. And if care is not taken, they may go after your business. I'm just revealing a secret to you now. So I am at the same time trying to save you because you have business and they know about it and they are not happy. So Ndidamaka, before Ine Simon, the Igbo youth, Sherugini, you will not finish it. And the Igbo youth, Shiberugini. So if you know Ndidamaka and she is watching me, tell her that Igbo youth, Shibegori Amni now. So she must make sure that their money get to them. I am just giving, my own, I'm advising her now so that she will not get into a problem. Because they know her business, they know what she do in Imo State, they know where she come from Olu, she come from Olu, they know where I'm going to play voice for you to understand that what you don't know is bigger than you. Do not come to attack me. I have done nothing to you. I have never insulted Umuada. I will be the last person to insult women. Because as a Romanzo Kamoke, I come from a very decent place and family. So I'm not somebody that will come and start insulting women. But you people, blackmailed me, lie against me, and I'm still waiting to see whether you are going to come publicly to say, you are sorry for blackmailing me, because I never called Umuada illiterate. So Ndidamaka, Igbo youth are after you now for seizing their money. And for that reason, I'm going to pull the first document. Because I told you people that it is my own is evidence-based. I am going to read it. I'm going to read the document. I know that this thing is very small. But let me see. One moment. I want to try to make it bigger. I want to make it bigger. One moment. No. Is the letter complaint to Igwe of Eri. I will zoom it. Did you see that? a letter addressed to Igwe of Eri. So it is wide enough. Now, this letter read, Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, Eze Akajiofo Igbo, Eze Ora Idu Eri Ancient Kingdom, appeal to intervene in the seizure of UYPA fund, 21 million naira, $5,000 and 600,000 naira. 3rd of March 2022. We, the entire body of Umuigbo Youth, a progressive association. That money was meant for Umuigbo Youth Progressive Association for them to begin to work on producing tomatoes, farming, and all that for Ali. So the name is Umuigbo Youth Progressive Association. So let me read it again from the beginning. We, the entire body of Umuigbo Youth Progressive Association, wish to draw your attention to attempt by 2 diaspora women to defraud us of our first financial support from brothers in abroad. You see, they asked me to expose what I know, and I am doing it. Because I am prepared 24 hours. I will even get audio from your wife and your children. Now, let me continue reading it. The 2 Igbo sisters are Mrs. Rosemary Williams. Her number is +1 619 381 8579. She is holding 600,000 naira. 2 is Ndidiamaka Okoro Egomono with number +1 904 85 94 687. She is holding back our 21 million naira and another $5,000 US. This fund were paid into their account on trust. She collected the money and they seized it. This money were paid into their account on trust because we were yet to open the Umuigbo Youth Progressive Association bank account. As the chairman of the group, I didn't want the money paid into my personal account. So I suggested that the fund be kept by these sisters pending when we complete the registration with CAC and the opening of a company corporate bank account. Trouble began when we made initial request for some fund for logistics to enable us have our structure on ground. Registration with Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, renting of liaison office, and solving overwhelming burden on logistics. These women started dribbling us with delays. You see the women, Umuada, Yahoo, na Biafra. You asked me to expose you. You invited me and you said, Simon Ekpa, expose us. When I was on my own, face Andy Fulani, face Andy Nigeria, you said, I must come and expose you. If I did not expose you, you will kill me, you will destroy me. I am here to expose you. These women started dribbling us with delays. They came up with very laughable false narrative against our noble vision by accusing us of working with the federal government to sabotage Ndibo. Can you imagine? How Maybe accuse the youth even that they are working with Nigeria government because they got Bagohan account. That is why in Ghana, Amaka can boldly say, even if Buhari gave me money, I will collect it and put it in Biafra, because she was preparing her narrative, how to say she collect the money from Nigeria government. She want to put it to Biafra. The money is not coming from Nigeria government. The money is coming from the business, a successful business person. They continue accusing us of working with the federal government to sabotage Ndibo, an accusation we see as not only devilish, but an attempt to justify the broad day robbery and destruction of this great association. The way they are accusing me that I call Umuada illiterate. This one, you people are seeing it, Korokoro. They accuse me that I call Umuada illiterate. I never did. Now they collected money that belonged to youth. They are calling the youth also saboteurs after collecting their money. We therefore appeal to you, Ezumwe Ezeri, as our royal father, to intervene and reconcile it. We shall accept your verdict in this regard as our father. Thank you, sir. This is the letter. Anorome Timonwa na Akwaka. Okay? Anorome Timonwa na Akwaka. So, I challenge them. And let me tell her that the youth is after her. The money is big in Nigeria. The money would have gone a long way in helping the youth to establish the things they want to do for Ndibo. That was why, Nelly just wrote to me now that she's hearing it for the very first time. That is why sometimes what you don't know is bigger than you. I will just be looking at all of you, okay? Because I will just be looking at all of you. Leave me the hell alone. You say no. Now let me play the voice for more clarity.
This is a wonderful morning. Distance notwithstanding, environment notwithstanding, from here, Biafra land. I would have wished not to call my name, but I would have equally preferred, for the sake of those who want to confirm if truly it's human being that is talking.
Now listen.
I wish to be addressed as Ikog.
Ikog.
One, I'm sending this message for all the dear friends all over the world to run to our help. Sometime last year, there was a time we, the Igbos, were threatened that there will be no supplying of food.
This is the reason, the story behind the money.
Onions and other things. Just like a joke, they said it and they did it. We were thinking of how to bring a solution to that. And one of our brother who reside abroad now heard our pains and decided to ask us what do we think is the solution. We, the Umuibo Youth Progressive Association, decided to design an activity on how to make sure that in the next 2 years, we will not just feed our people, but will become one among the largest food exporters in Africa.
In the next 2 years, the project of the youth is that in the next 2 years, it is not just about feeding Ndibo, but the project will feed. You know how Ndibo do now? Anything they put their hand is Akantawa. Now, these two women now have destroyed the whole thing. Well, I don't know whether they destroyed it or they delayed it. Okay, because that 21 million plus $5,000. Convert $5,000. How much did he give you? How much is $5,000? Convert it to naira. Add it to 21 million. Add 600,000 to the money, and it will give you the total amount. So when we are talking about 21 million, it is not only 21 million. It is 21 million plus $5,000 plus 600,000 naira. So when you put it together, it will give you the total amount for a start. Now they are telling you that this project was supposed to, like in the next 2 years, Igbo land will be surplus, even if it is not surplus with food, at least. That is the vision. These women, when you see them, say, Samane Pageku Ngoro, Samane Pageku this one, Samane Pageku Onye Police, because the Anyaha was red. They are ready to kill anybody for ordinary 21 million. What they did with the money, we don't know. So, but the good part is that ndị eji ego ha abụrụ ndị ngwụrọ. Ọbụkwa ndị na wheelchair. Ndị eji ego ha bụ youth. Youth iwe na-ewe. Ịghọtago? Youth. So I'm telling them now, ọkwa azụ ka nna atụnye ha now, ka nna atụnye these two women. Because ndị youth a iwe na-ewe ha, and they are going to hear from the horse's mouth. Because at least they have confirmed that Ndidi Amaka were business na Imo State or na Biafra land or wherever place. So, and they are going to come after that because you can't connect people's money and you are just there bragging. You will collect from Buhari, you will do nothing, collect from Buhari, you will put it in Biafra. You will collect from this one, you will put it in Biafra. Is that what you learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is that what you learn from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Somebody say it's about 24 million. It is not 24 million. $5,000 is about, I think, 7 million. Okay? $5,000 is about 7 million, if I'm not mistaken. How much is $5,000? I don't know. How much is $5,000? 2 million? So if you, 2.8 million, around 2.8 million. So if you add 2.8 million plus 21 million, okay, so around that 24 million. All right, so let's go by that. Now, I want you people to listen to him.
We started the planning. Having shared this vision with our brother, he promised us that he would give us all what we need to succeed.
You see?
Which he gave us a lot of material things.
You see?
And equally raised us 21 million naira.
21 million naira.
And this money, this contact was made by one of our beloved sister,
Chinwe.
Umuada Chinwe Achilono.
You see?
The leader of Umuada, because we know they are Umuadas.
I don't know whether
we know the leader of Umuada, original Umuada.
Okay, original Umuada, okay.
Was the one who made this contact.
Okay.
Connecting us to this man. And when we were discussing sharing the vision together,
okay,
we have started mobilizing ourselves, preparing everything down because he gave us a powerful hope with evidence,
okay,
to prove his ability to help.
Okay.
And we, Umuada Achilonum, being afraid, not want public money to go into our accounts, now suggested, because we, the Umuigbo Youth Association, had never opened accounts. It's still on the process.
Okay.
So she had to recommend an account the money was paid to.
Okay.
And with all those visions shared to people, somebody sent us $5,000.
Addition.
It was paid into Umuada Ndidi Amaka.
Okay.
Another person was paid, another person sent us money, which is 21 million naira. This same man we are talking about.
Okay.
And it was sent into the account of Ndidi Amaka.
Into the account.
Till when the need arrived for us to buy those materials we were looking for, which is on our neck right now. How to buy cutlass, rain boots, headbands.
The land is there.
Which we have the list here, begging people to assist us. We have manpower. We have the land.
Everything.
The space, the fertile ground is available. Now, since these days, since that time, the money entered into the Jamaica's hand. The next thing we had was Umuada Chinwe was called to come and explain how money come.
Okay.
And we want to save the name of this fellow that gave us this money.
Okay.
He never wants his name to be mentioned.
Okay.
And he has been afraid. He said several times he has made attempts to make sure that something like this work, but the reverse is always the case.
You see, the reverse is always the case because of people like this in Didiamaka, Agboro in Didiamaka, in Umuada. Because of, did you not hear how she was sounding in the video? We are doing threesome, and we use it to bury your mother. It is for your mother's funeral. This is the word of Ndiagboro. And she was on social media bragging how she brought her husband and the children. I cannot picture the husband, the Otalina, if she is the one who brought the husband to America. So she have to inform us how powerful she is by bringing her husband from Nigeria, bringing the children from Nigeria, and nobody asked her. So you know, and that is why she can now say, Umuada, she was misrepresenting Umuada. And the thing I am revealing today, none of the Umuada is aware of it. This story I'm telling you people today, they concealed it to Umuada. So they requested for me to expose what I know. And they don't know how I do my thing. So, like I said, when I remember you, even your children will send me audio of you. Even your father or your husband will send me, and I will use it to nail you. And that's what I'm doing. They can never learn. Leave Simon Ekpa alone and maintain your peace. You say no. All right. Let us listen.
Which we gave him a lot of promises that we will account for everything we do with money.
Okay.
In detail.
Okay.
And sister, when we demanded this money to be given to us to purchase a particular thing to move forward on what we are doing, still return.
Okay.
And since that time, I have been tagged a lot of things.
Okay.
I was equally told that two of them were saying that money must have come from a canon to a canon.
Are you hearing that?
That money would have come from a Nigerian government. I said all these things. What? But could you believe that our brother that sent us this money, we have begged him, he have called them.
You have called them.
For this money to be released back to him. Given to us. To know there was no solution coming from
as a certified 419ers. Certified 419ers. Onye nyere ego request ya ejukwuo. Onye ahasi gị ngwa send ya to ego kwesịrị ga ejukwuo. You come to social media and be saying, even if Buhari give you money, you are going to collect it. You will put it in Biafra struggle. Who told you that? Who told you can collect money from any person and put it to Biafra struggle? Which struggle? Of a struggle nke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anyị na-eso. Go struggle onye ọzọ. Of the struggle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-lead, which he already said he don't collect anybody anyhow money. Even, Mandi Butelia, Moto, everything. He rejected it. Now here now say, he can see Simon Ekpa. Yeah, he Umuada want to share Simon Ekpa. Umuada denied you. They say you people did not come to represent Umuada. That is the reason why I'm making this exposition. Otherwise, I would have just been sleeping because this does not not concern IPOB. Like you all know, it is not ESN money. It is not IPOB money. Okay? So that I was sleeping on my own. Because what I know, you don't know it. You think you can hide something from me? You think you can dupe people, in this struggle while I'm still here? No way. Except I don't want to know. Except I'm not interested. So that is why sometimes when I'm keeping quiet on certain issues, allow me to stay that quiet. Allow me. Don't come and fight me. I come the Ocha, I didn't claim. And when I say, what do you have against me? What is it? I pursue, I collect your husband, wife, I be your children, wife, or whatever you can call it. What is it that you have against me? I don't know. So you requested for the exposition, and I have brought it this evening. And if you request more, I will go deeper. So let me stop here. But let me play the voice finish. Because if you come and say, I will come back again with the one that will shock everybody. But let us hear this.
I have come from anywhere. We have written to Ezaka Jofo, Eze Chukwemeka Eri.
I just read the letter.
We have written to him, explain these things to him. We have a copy of this letter.
I just read the letter.
They have been planning on their own. We don't want to cause wahala.
Okay.
We know the house of Sister Rosemary.
Are you hearing that? They know your house.
In Owerri there.
Owerri there.
We know we are working towards getting the full detail of our sister Ndidi Amaka.
Are you listening?
Her place in Olo. And we are only finding out her companies.
Her companies.
She's running.
Okay.
Her business is running in Biafra land.
Are you hearing that? Ndidi Amaka, they are looking for
we don't want to destroy any property.
Okay.
We don't want to go against any life.
Okay.
Property that come to Igbo land is our property.
Okay.
We are begging everybody to help us. Beg these people to release this money. We are in need of it.
All right. Therefore, I'm not
we
here
are
now.
becoming a beggar.
Okay.
We have the list of what we have been begging for.
Okay.
She should please give us that money. It's enough for us to start doing something.
Are you people hearing them?
Let the Biafrans all over the world help us.
They are hearing you now. Biafra all over the world, they are hearing you.
God bless Biafrans.
Bless you too, my brother. Now, you see, now I can sit down. Can I sit down? Can I sit down? Okay. They say I should sit down. They say I should sit down. I'm sitting down. Thank you very much, Albert James, for your super chat. We appreciate you. So, Biafra, we are not here now, and you know when it comes to youth are very dangerous. You know what is youth now? Youth are very, very dangerous. I am telling you. Public money. Ego youth for that matter. You put here as a one able. Ipo onwegi Umuada. Ipo onwegi Umuada. And you are eating money that belongs to the public. Ego youth. Youth money. That is why I always tell people, what you don't know is bigger than you. Uno hapo maka, can focus on Nigeria. Uno asemba, every day from one distraction to another. Uno na bapuso uno afo. I was on my own. I never insulted Umuada. I never called Umuada illiterate. I was on my own. These women just go to Tetenura, and all they can do is to come and challenge Simon Ekpa to do the exposition he have. So let me show you again. Eba Semo, you do that exposition. If you don't do it, they are going to expose me. They will bring rain. The rain will fall down. They are going to do this. They are going to do that. Let us hear them again. Kamakwama ọnụ ha ga-agbakwa ka ụkpaka again. And by the way, we have 16,000 people listening to this. So at least 16,000 Biafrans are watching now. And maybe, who knows, even in America, who knows? 16,874 people are watching. Almost 4,500 on YouTube alone watching this live. So I hope they will also have where they are going to address it. Because if you do not pay the youth their money, they are coming after you people. I am just telling you now, you hear their voice. This is their chairman. If you do not pay their money, see, my hand is clean. Oh, I have just come to give information. We need to refresh. I forgot that I promised my sister that I'm not going to show their face, so I'm seeing $500 on the screen. So let me play the audio alone. All right, let me play the audio alone.
And that is by the way. Now you have remembered Umuada. Umuada will tell you your history. I tell you that you are just an educated illiterate if you are one. And I challenge you to show us your certificates, the college you graduated from, and exactly where you served in the military, because you don't sound like a seasoned professional. And that is by the way. Now you have remembered Umuada. Umuada will tell you your history. And we challenge you to bring out every evidence you have about the 21 million you said you're going to check. If you don't bring it, we're going to bring out evidence about VOB.
Okay.
And I'm challenging you, Simon Ekpa. You know how to do expose. I told you when women called you on a meeting, Madam Bridget's meeting, that your downfall is going to be Nelly Ofebu. Defending Nelly Ofebu is going to be your downfall. And now you're going to fall. The world is going to watch you fall. Because there are more you don't know than you think you know.
Wow, another powerful.
You looked at us and called us names.
Another powerful super chat from our sister Azoka Charles Wankwo, $300 US. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Azoka, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. You people are going to make people commit suicide tomorrow. We don't want anybody to die. We don't want anybody to lose sleep. We don't want anybody to to drink anything.
Dear friends, I want to chip in something here. And it is because of the name having been mentioned, that is Azuka Chaswankwa. According to her, when she started newly mentioning and introducing herself, Azuka Chaswankwa. Azuka Charles Wankwo, sending Simon Ekpa $300 US chat. There is something very, very pivotal about this chat, this particular one. I don't know whom exactly that sent that 500 euros. But Azuka Charles Wankwo is someone all of us know. The reason I want to make mention of it is this. While we are talking about the financial fraudulence has been exposed against the Umuada, I am seeing the cheering up of Simon Ekpa's program. This Azuka Charles Wankwo is among those conducting the fundraising in the name of ESN in autopilot. She is among those who have just divided the Umuada, forming with their own Umuada, what they call Idu Biafra Umuada, stroke autopilot Umuada. So this is now just a psychological warfare going on regarding this Azuka Charles Nwankwo. This is a means of promoting Simon Ekpa. And it may be a game that after this money having been sent to Simon Ekpa, the money will be returned to her. It is only about to make the people believe. It is a make-believe. Make the people believe, hey, Simon Ekpa is doing a very wonderful work, and don't you see the expose, how people are cheering him up. Even for the first time, someone giving him a $500 super chat, another person 300 euro super chat. Where else can does this thing happen apart from Simon Ekpa's platform? This is the same people. This is the system of the occultists. Occultists, when you talk about occultists, they do not rent money from anywhere separately. What they do is bringing someone among them, promoting them, the person very, very immensely, that people will become jealous of that person because of being jealous, one, and they being so deluded and attracted, and they begin to assume to be like that person until they lure the person or the people into their system, and the people will never know their secrets. Secrets will be hidden from those people until they come in. They begin to show them little by little while committing them. And so, in essence, promoting Simon Ekpa's expose is not a criteria to vindicating Simon Ekpa. You know, this $747,000 alleged of being embezzled by Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is the person in the front line we are talking about. Azuka Charles Nwankwo is part of those people alleged to embezzling the money. And if in the end the embezzlement become real, Azuka Charles Nwankwo will be responsible, will be part of the people. Nelly of Ebo will be part of the people. So many of they will be part of the people. So what I am seeing here, they are playing is a cover-up to distract people, not to investigate them anymore, and to draw the attention of the people to focus only talking about the Umuada. So this is what is just playing out here right now. It is not just about the money, but it is the game behind the giving of the money that many people will not understand. So that is what I have just explained.
Yeah, of course, Maka is reading from school. He's reading now. So I don't want anybody. And not just Simon Ekpa ever getting your tapia. You have to chat this super chat. They don't know when they put their hand in their pocket and bring the tapia. I would not want them to die. So when they make this super chat, we don't know why you be good. We don't know why you be good. 500, 300, 100, or nada. Because we don't know why. All right, Azuka, my sister, thank you very much for supporting this page and the job we are doing. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right. So, because I don't want everybody to start giving super chat and all that. So let it not be as if I don't want people, because I know now. I don't want people. So I think we'll be closing this program very soon, so that okay. All right. So let us hear this woman, threatening me and all that.
Even the people that are here talking about Chinasawo lost it when he called us names. Chike doesn't lost it when he could not be a man and handle issues. And we are not afraid of anybody. We are not for Peter, we are not for Paul. We are to say it the way it is.
Yes.
So that is why those people, they lost it where Umuada are. Because they have stood their ground and did the right thing. Probably we won't be where we are today.
Yes.
And but like as evidences are unfolding, we are seeing that you guys are all in one pot, cooking the something that got Nnamdi where he is today.
Yes.
Hence we roll and we say what we have found out.
Oh, wow.
So Simon Ekpa, Nelly is there giving you information and you think you're the only one that has information. You know better, or you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Because you know where you can get to. I get there 3 times.
Okay.
Having said that, Simon Ekpa said broadcast. This is
and let me tell you people, you see, they are here saying how Nelly gave me information and that Nelly gave me the information. Probably they think that Nelly gave me the information of the 21 million. DCE channel, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. God is with you, Simon. We Biafrans are with you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your super chat. And they say Nelly is Nelly is giving me information of the 21 million. But even Nelly is laughing here. Nelly is sending me message. Yes, she is sending me message here, and she is laughing because she didn't even know what I did today. She don't have this information. Like I said it in the beginning. Nelly is laughing. I don't even talk about all this foozy with you. Look at it. This is Nelly message. She never knew about what I exposed today. That is how I do my things. Okay? Because sometimes you just need to
this is what Chidinma Chrissy has just said now. It's a fake psychological game to show that people are supporting him. He wants to show that look at how much I'm getting each live broadcast. Yes, people are attacking me because they are jealous. Exactly, Chidinma. Exactly, Chidinma. I don't know where you where you go to acquire your wisdom and intelligence. This is exactly to make people believe people are attacking because they are jealous of him. And that is it. The secret is if Simon Ekpa is actually exposed with evidences, all of them will be involved because Simon Ekpa is their mouthpiece regarding the money, but all of them are the members of the cabal. They tell us autopilot has no leader, but they are the clique. They are the clique that detect the affairs of autopilot. The few of the people we always talk about are the almost broadcasters. We talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about Nelly. Nelly is also a broadcaster, even though she has no personal platform. She always come online, and most especially via Nsima media platform. We talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about Nelly. You talk about Faith Ogala. You talk about Nsima. You talk about the Faithless Biafra Unite. Azuka herself also used to come online. These are the people we know. There are numerous others that are still in the secret, those who have not surfaced. So all of these things and the exposition of this money we are talking about will lead to many other things. So it will equally be a means to stop the people, not to further the investigation. But people like me, people like Chidinma, and many other very intelligent people do not dance to their tone. They don't detect the tone of our music. When they play their tone, we play our own tone. Then if they complain, we tell them our own is better. they will begin to give them reason. So they can't be playing over our intelligence. This is the next comment of Chidima. He said, yes, they do the damages on the ground, and Simon is here to do the media damage control. Exactly. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, but many people do not understand. Even as I speak, most of Simon Ekpa fans will begin to insult me and attack me. But however, time will tell, because I have not attacked Simon Ekpa. What I am doing here is investigation and psychological development. As I said earlier, I repeat, I cannot just conclude that Simon Ekpa had actually stolen the money until evidences are provided. So if evidences are not provided, every allegation, everything said against him and the rest of them remain mere allegations. But what I'm doing here is record keeping the record, you know, for further development, so that when anything happens, we come and reflect from this record and to pick some information, combining to the later information to bringing about the facts, to know exactly what has really happened. And without keeping this record, time will come when some people will begin to lie, telling you they never said it in many things they said, telling you that such event we are talking about never really happened. And when it gets to that stage, if you trace this information, go to their page, you discover that they have deleted this particular video. So that is one of the secrets. I do what I do. Even if they delete it, I'll still have it in my own platform.
You know, allow people to do things and then she said she just had the expose I made now for the very first time, and that is a fact. That is why sometimes when all these things are happening, I just keep my own like this, as if I don't know. Because when I open up, everything will scatter. And they know now that what I have done here is the truth, how the money came about. The money, Nelly was fighting for this money because she thought the money was for ESN. That is that Nelly will fight teeth and nail, you know. But the most important thing is that Nelly fights to protect the interests of the Eastern Security Network. You can't cross her line with that. Okay, my dear brother from Biafra land, we have heard your message, and it is heartbreaking. We will not ignore your cry. Lord Michael, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. And then Matty, thank you for another super chat, a very wonderful one. Ndibanye, bring on the super.
Another comment from Chidima. It is worth presenting. He said, I thought the allegations were against Nelly and Madam Oyibo, but Simon Ekpa has taken it upon himself to be their spokesman. Yes, that is exactly how it happened. But what you should know, what Sister Chidima and Biafra, what you should know is that if Simon Ekpa does not speak and the allegations become real, become authenticated, Simon Ekpa will also be involved into the criminality, because everything that Nelly, Ofebu, and Madam Oyibo do, whether in the open or in the secret, regarding this autopilot, Simon is aware, and Simon is always a stakeholder. They work hand in hand. So, like, if you talk about handling money, Simon does not handle money. But if actually all they have been doing all this while are fraud, Simon is definitely a stakeholder. We see what the things that go on social media, the fundraising and how everything go, but we don't know what happened behind the camera, behind the scenario, how they have their private conversation, they have their private meetings where they discuss how they manage the money. Simon is aware of everything, and if there is embezzlement, he is also a stakeholder. So he must speak. If he does not speak, and those people are actually exposed and proved guilty, he will be involved. Some other people you never believe will also be involved. So that is exactly what happened. Chibueze Nweke, say your record is hatred life. Okay, okay, your English is your spelling. You have a little error in your spelling. Say your record is hatred. You want to say leave Simon alone and face Fulani. What you write is this leave is that is to live, to stay, to inhabit. It should have been LEAVE, live. That is the leave you should have written, and not this, because this one can be regarded as live and live. So Chibueze Nweke, you are a sentimentalist. You are a sentimentalist. If you believe I say anything wrong about Simon Ekpa, why not you go and verify it? Why must you defend what you don't know? That is the major problem. All of the Africans are slaves today. Africans are too good to defending what they don't know. Yes, you can also prove me not to be sure of what I am saying. Yes, I am not yet sure, and that is the purpose of this record. Until when I will be sure, or I will not be sure. And that is the reason I said I cannot conclude that Simon Ekpa and the rest of them are actually guilty until evidences are provided. So, Chidinma once again said, in that case, it is safe to say that Simon Ekpa is no longer fighting for Biafra. They are all working together to destroy IPOB and introduce Idu. Yes, that is the step they are taking. And we will see Simon Ekpa categorically telling us that he can never attack Nelly. He calls it attack. Nobody ever asked him to attack Nelly. What we ask Simon Ekpa is to tell Nelly that she will stop propagating the replacement of the name Biafra and Biafra agitation with Idu, condemning Biafra agitation, condemning the name Biafra, and condemning all of us who believe in Biafra. Tell Nelly she is wrong and should stop that propagation. Simon Ekpa interpreted to be attack, that we asked him to attack Nelly, and that he can never attack Nelly, and also promising she will be bringing Nelly to her platform for the propagation of Idu. So that is exactly what's going on. So I will continue with the audio. I may not be playing more of the comments. I just want us to have little interaction. I may not be playing more of the comments. I believe the audio, okay, the audio remains about 15 minutes. So let me see what we can achieve. And I still have the other 5 minutes of audio of the women. I may not end it. Let me see. Let us hear some vital comments from the audio. Then I'll play the second one from the women.
Chat for our own Mazi. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That the will go super chat to Wamaru, Machamo Macanti Bianca. Will go super chat the Mamoraka Bianca. All right. So the truth is that, you know, this information now they don't have it and they don't know about it. But Nelly was fighting. Nelly had knowledge that money has been received and that money has been collected. So she went after the money. Because the money, they don't have any other reason to collect money other than Eastern Security Network. Okay? So Nelly went after the money. And instead of these women to, to be neutral and be truthful and explain to Nelly that the money is not this or the money come from here and there, they decided to be the Agboro or Jota Agboro of Umuada. And they are not Umuada, like I said. They are not Umuada. And like I said, the reason why I did this exposition is that I confirmed that Umuada did not send them to come and attack me. I confirmed that what they did was not, they did not represent Umuada. That was why I summoned courage to come. Well, who am I to, who am I to come and fight? I cannot fight Umuada. I cannot insult Umuada. I don't do that. I am a decent person. So I don't attack. But the people that are misrepresenting Umuada, they make you will need to address them so that after today, Hanakbo. Okay? So Nelly went after this money instead of these people to tell Nelly, open up to Nelly and tell Nelly, this is what happened. This is, and even if they tell them, Nelly wouldn't have believed because of their body language and everything they have acted. So Nelly wouldn't even believe. Okay? But Nelly went after the money. And it is still causing problem. So, but today I have come to put it to rest. Now, the youth of Undibo, the youth, Umuibo youth, will get their money. So, yeah, like I beg it. It's not like they don't know what to do. It's not like the youth don't know what to do. So, if you know these two women, those of you that are close to them, tell them to return the money of Undi youth to Igbo. To return the money. Where Pake went off before I come.
Dear friends, what I want to chip in here is that actually the 21 million naira and the total of 24 million naira does not actually belong to IPOB family. However, it is still financial embezzlement, and most especially embezzled from the Biafrans, which must not be taken lightly. The money should be returned. They should refund the money. The two women responsible should refund the money, definitely. And as IPOB members, if it is the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in charge and outside with us, and they commit this kind of crime, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will expel them from IPOB first of all. Then Biafrans will begin to talk about how to recover the money from them. So it doesn't matter. In IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said is to train Biafrans on how to be contented and the discipline regarding everything. But this financial embezzlement is a tangible proof to conveying the indiscipline and the discontentment of these two women involved and other people who may be also responsible to embezzling the money. So that is where I will stop that Simon Ekpa's narrative and the expose. The main content had been taken. So I want to play this particular video. Let us hear a brief report from the women against Simon Ekpa after Simon Ekpa had done the expose. This video was streamed just yesterday. Yesterday being Sunday. This video was streamed just yesterday being Sunday. So, and someone just cut out this particular comment and sent to me. So let me play it. So we'll hear a very little from the women, and that will round up with the program.
$10 have been removed. Please come forward with it. Otherwise, don't call me again.
Is you lawyer? Simon Ekpa.
don't call you again. When the regional coordinators told you to mediate between the Oyibo refusing to come and render account, did you step into that shoe? Now you are claiming Mazi, Vice President of Biafra. Really? You think we can put people like you and trust people like you in high places in authority who cannot simply call a spade, who cannot simply condemn evil? Simon Ekpa, what is your interest in this money? You want us to remove our eyes from 749,000. That's why you came with this propaganda of 21 million. Umuada challenged you to say what you know about 21 million that we don't know. When Umuada panelists turned in their report on the 13th of February, Simon Ekpa, I sent that report to you in your private mail. You read it, and he checked blue that you read it. So you never called me, you never addressed it, you never talked about it, and I'm sure you read it and you were satisfied with the report. Why are you today coming out to speak with two sides of your mouth? Therefore, look at the man that is full of manipulation. This man is a great manipulator. He is manipulating Biafran seeking sentiment. He removed DOS, in as much as DOS is messed up themselves. But this man, because he feels people are following him, he is deceiving the gullibles. He is deceiving the people who have emotional attachment to him. And that will not allow them look into things critically and see things and read in between lines. Simon Ekpa, our great one.
Chibeze, did you actually heard what Umuada and Didiamakam has said? Those who cannot reason very critically to investigate and to make the right decision for themselves, rather they just end up based on their sentiments. So he is talking about the kind of Chibeze. Look at what Chibeze said. No, this is the one I want to talk about. You are saying that Simon is using cultist system. Yes, I said it, but I have never said that Simon Ekpa is an occultist. I say he uses the system. That is where they keep secrets. They keep top secrets and keep on manipulating the people. That is, occultism is all about manipulation and the merchandising of secrets. So that is what I said, but I never said, so that you won't misinterpret me. The video remains 2 to 3 minutes. Then after the playing of the video, then the program will end.
Mama Biafra, she is as old as your grandmother. She's asking, where do you belong? If you are not for Christ, you're not for devil. Simon, are you Idu or your Biafra? Ejasi, you will say you denounce devil, but you go and eat the thing made for sacrifice for devil. Our leader said there is something in Igodomigodo that is the key to the key. He said everybody should go and look into it. We never said we should change our name into it. He never said no single woman comes out to change a whole nation's name. In a country with gallant men and women, educated and highly placed, one hallucinator, one person comes with a God told him, Eloha, Elohi told her. And Simon, in the 21st century, you can't believe something written in a pencil, but you can believe in what spiritual hallucinating person tells you that Elohi, Eloha told her. That you said Idu is the key to where, without proclaiming Idu, we can't get to Biafra. Simon Ekpa, where do you stand? You are there. Nelly said Biafra is done. Biafra is a dead name. Biafra is that. Whom you claim you're the disciple, who's in the dungeon with that name? Simon Ekpa, tell Biafra where you stand. Are you people trying to siphon our money to establish your Idu kingdom? That I want Biafrans to keep listening. You keep lying to gullible people who are very emotional with you. You say you never called Umuada. Yes, there is a way you can kill a rat without even throwing a stone on it. That was exactly as a Maradona lawyer you are, if you are one. This is exactly the game you played here. You called Umuada and you are now coming to use your sweet mouth to play smart. Umuada is smarter than this. We tried to picking a quarrel with these women here, and the one behind us is a battle you can never win. Dear friends, listen.
Sister, let me.
God bless you for listening. The program has just come to an end. Until I come your way once again, I remain your servant, Evangelist Inimakalo. So bye for now, and good night from my side.